Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at a system of equations. A system of equations is a set of equations that have the same variables. One can compare data by using a system of equations, which is two or more equations or graphs that we're going to be comparing all at once. A solution of a system of equations is an ordered pair in which the graphs intersect or share. Okay, so let's look at this first example here, and here's our system of equations. We have two graphs all on the same grid, and we want to find the solution. The solution is where the graphs intersect or cross. Right at this point is where these two graphs intersect, so this would be the solution. So our solution is at the ordered pair -6. So if you notice, the x-axis is counting by threes. So -6 and then up to 6. Okay, let's try another one. Graph the following equations and find the solution. So we're going to graph all three equations that we see and then find the solution where they intersect or cross. Remember, when graphing, we always need to start with the y-intercept. And right here I see a -2. And I'm going to choose a different color. So this one's going to be orange. So we're going to start at -2, so I have my point here. And then our slope is 3, and it's just a whole number 3. It's a whole number, but we could write that whole number as a fraction. And it's the same as 3/1. So remember, that's rise over run. So we're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then over 1, and put a dot. Up 3, 1, 2, 3, over 1. And then I even want to extend it down some more. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, over 1 in the opposite direction. And if you notice, these points do make a straight line. And they're all on the same line. So if I had gone the down 3 and then over 1 in the other direction, that wouldn't have fallen on the same graph. So because they make a straight line, we know we did it correct. It was a +3 slope, so it is going up from left to right, so we did that correct. And then the y-intercept was -2. Okay, we're going to graph the next one. So I'm going to choose a different color for that one. And we're going to start with the y-intercept, and our y-intercept here is +3. So we're going to start at +3 on the y-axis. And our slope is -2. And it's the same as -2/1. So when we make our line, we have to make sure that's going down from left to right. So we have our point here at 3. And we go down 1, 2, and then we need to know whether we go left or right. If I went to the left, that would create a positive line. So I'm going to go to the right and put a dot. Then I'm going to go down 1, 2 over 1 again. 1, 2 over 1 again. 1, 2 over 1 again. I even want to practice going in the opposite direction. So up 1, 2, and then to the left. So if you notice, all those points end up falling on the same line. They do make a straight line. Alright, let's graph the next one. Now, all I see is y equals x. I don't see any numbers. The y-intercept is actually 0 because if you don't see a plus or minus anything out from the x, we could assume that that's the same as plus 0. And then if there's not a number in front of the x, we're going to think of it as 1. I don't always go around saying I have 1 Dr. Pepper, or I have 1 highlighter, or I have 1 pencil. Sometimes I just say I have a pencil, or I have a Dr. Pepper. So if there's not a number out in front of the x, you could think of it as a 1. So this equation could look like this. Y equals 1x plus 0. So our y-intercept is 0. It crosses through the origin, and then our slope is 1. 1 is the same as 1 over 1. So we'd go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1 each time, up 1 over 1. Now I even want to go in the other direction. I'll go down 1 over 1. If you notice my new point, it's still on the same line. Down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect the dots. And if you notice, all 3 graphs cross in the same point here. And so this is called our solution. So the solution is equal to the ordered pair 1, 1. Okay guys, we learned what a system of equations are, is where one or more graphs are on, like we're comparing one or more graphs together. And then we talked about solution, which is the point in where they intersect. A system of equations can be 2 or more equations. It could be 3, it could be 5 equations. And then again, the solution is where they intersect. Thanks for watching.